baby. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I'm gonna play some motherfucking Disco Elysium. Tired of streaming to zero? Buy some viewers, then you can pretend like you're funny. Okay. Very psychological, magnetic, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. I think I'd relate with Mr. Sensitive here. Rolled through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. So I initially chose the Thinker. Not good with people. No, I want to do Sensitive. Or, yeah. I want to do Sensitive. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address in the clearest water.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Let's turn this down just a touch on your end. I love just the descriptions of everything, because instead of saying, you know, you're unconscious, you know, it describes unconsciousness in this beautiful way, eloquent way. This game is just, it's truly brilliant from the very first moment it starts out.
Ever. Never, ever.
And it's interesting here, what we're selecting is, you know, continue to stay unconscious, or start to question never ever, right? Start to question unconsciousness, you know, to break out of it. So let's stay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Was that about the X something? Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing. How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I wonder if I could die. I wonder if I can get my brain to just let my body die. I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Life. There it is, life. The desire for survival. Oh, let's go.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Look, I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit? This is amazing. I could have clicked a couple buttons and started the game. We're not even out of the... Oh, this is just so amazing. Right from the get-go. This is what makes these CRPGs so brilliant to me.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death. Do it, yeah. I want to see it go all the way to the end here.
The song of death
Whoa,
is sweet
dude,
and
no way!
endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
I think what this is describing is your body's natural desire to stay alive. So even if your mind, you're trying to convince yourself that you want to die, your body might disagree with you. And I think that's this man meat, bloated man meat, somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you, a sensation. I think this is your body's natural desire to stay alive.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Oh my god, this game, dude. What is this game? Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Yeah, no, let's keep insisting on this blackness.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
So here we go. Here's your body, the limbic system right here. You can smell the alcohol, and now you can feel a headache. So you're emerging from this blackness whether you like it or not. Help someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Oh my god. Is everything in this game literally brilliant? Maybe I'm just so used to playing garbage.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound. The clarion call from hell.
Open your eyes. Here we go. It's fucking riffing guitar. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to simulate the noise of a headache. Love it. Oh no, I have a record on the record player, right? Yeah, there's something playing. That's right. I love also how you don't need to find your shoes and stuff. I've played this for about an hour, but I love how you don't need to find your shoes or anything to like you barely need to put on pants to walk out the door and start the game. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Okay, so that wasn't the tape player. That was supposed to be like ear headache. Someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Tab to highlight. Ah, I see. Very useful. Okay. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Jesus. I'm more of a pothead. I'm not an alcoholic, you know. Maybe I should. Oops, no, not do that. So I can't really relate as much as some people can to some of this stuff, because I don't really get, completely fucking wasted like this. I've only gotten completely wasted a couple times in my life, and that was when I was young. So I'm not much of a drinker. Am I going to take a shower first? That'd be the first thing I'd want to do, is take a goddamn shower. Bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Okay, so no, I'm not taking a shower. I guess I'm not taking a shower. Shit. Okay. All right, we're doing this. I'm just getting dressed. I would never do this. First thing I would need to do is get in the fucking
above
shower.
A bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Holy shit, dude. What did he do to this room?
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
My God, man. I mean, I really
Suddenly,
tore this place
you
up.
realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
No way, I'm not doing this. Back off. Oh, wow. What's this? Oh, I can just right click. Oh, this game's awesome. I don't even need my... Okay, now we're talking. I wonder what the circle means.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Truly
Or
horrific.
has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Savoir faire. So that's interesting, right? You can just like attempt a slick move, you know, with a high chance of failure. We could do the sensible thing. Let's try the savoir faire.
You reach out to grab the
Fail.
tie.
Yeah.
But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
I fucking really hurt myself.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Interesting. Yeah, that's right. So that's how this works. Taking risks like that affects your health, and you can die. And it's not like you can find health kits everywhere. It's actually a very precious resource. So I just kind of boned myself big time there.
For quite a long time.
Wow. And this is saying I'm basically going to be sore for a while for just trying that maneuver right there.
Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it
Interesting.
will keep you from dying.
Interesting. So I just had like a mini scare, some kind of like my whole body or my heart, something was like, "Ugh." That was interesting. All right, so let's just go ahead, pull
The
on the fan
blades
chain.
come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Okay. So we're going to try this. Okay, now we have a high chance. +3 fan is turned off. I see. Okay. Don't
Oh
fail.
no, it's happening again. You didn't catch it, and now there's a numbness in your left arm, plus half your chest.
Oh
It's even
my
worse this time.
God.
Maybe you should stop trying to catch the tie. Still happening. Definitely worse than the last time.
Oh my God.
Finally, the stabbing recedes. You could try doing it again to see how painful it gets, but you would probably die.
Do it. I want to die.
The switch must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Oh my God. Okay.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
I got a big
It's
migraine.
just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Pull again.
The
yeah.
lights
It's fine.
are off.
It's not going to hurt anything. Or maybe not, you know, maybe there's... What do we got? Yep, pants. Yep, okay, thank you. What's this?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring.
Right.
The
That's
number
hotel.
1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
That's a lovely name for a hotel, Whirling in Rags. This whole, I swear to God, like, I need to look up the authors that wrote this game, because it's just, the writing is, it feels like I'm reading, like, masterwork, like a masterwork of literature from, like, the 1800s. It doesn't feel modern in any way. Like, it really feels crafted. Game is just phenomenal. Okay. All right, I got to do this mirror thing, or else I'm not gonna. Wait, what is this? Boo. This is why I don't drink. Like this happens to me immediately when I drink. I got one shoe, left foot. That's right, the other one's outside. But this is what happens to me when I drink, but immediately. Like, I have fun for like an hour, and then the rest of my night and the morning is this. All right, let's do this mirror thing.
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. it was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Wow, so I just got completely, utterly smashed. Like, right on the cusp of death.
Really?
Okay.
Or as you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care. Maybe I should touch it first. Better not to know. No. God. It's amazing. Can you believe this? Like, we're just like, normally in a sequence like this would have been 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Quick tutorial to teach a player how to interact with the world, and then we're off to the adventure. But, you know, within, like, 45 seconds, if you want, you can walk right to the mirror if you want. You're having an existential crisis about, the night of drinking. Oh, and this is great too. This is your self-portrait, and it doesn't appear until you do this. This game, dude, is fucking crazy. I just like it's a stroke of genius, this video game. Still wipe the mirror. My face. Yeah.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness.
Oh no.
It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Wow. I'm completely sauced. I'm sorry. Touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay.
It's not.
It's not.
swollen and snail-like,
Wow.
wriggling between your fingers.
I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Just wipe the
Behold.
mirror. Ah! Wow.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait. Is that an expression?
Oh my
Are you
God.
trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Okay, try to stop.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary
You're
anymore.
stuck with your face.
You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Oh my goodness.
What does it even mean?
What does it even mean?
What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. It's interesting how you can delude yourself. That's so cool. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. In a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. Yeah, okay. Let's do the self-deprecating, but we accept this is definitely me.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Oh my goodness, that hurts. Very low, very low. Possible attempt to stop the expression from happening. So this is interesting. You could just somehow force yourself to not look this way. Like it's nearly impossible. Dig deep in your mind to locate the source of the expression. So, or I could be a genius, and I could have some kind of profound, profound thought or profound idea, maybe about the whole situation. Well, I don't want to do either one of these. This is a white check. You may retry it. You may retry it. No. I mean, let's just see though. I'm curious.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Yeah, that's interesting. Just a vague idea of something that maybe you would have known had you not gone down this path. This one's like I have to do it.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex.
It's too
It would
late.
take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
So interesting. The damage is done. The damage is done. God damn it, this game. Holy shit. Yeah, because you have to deal with it when you're looking in the mirror. You have to deal with the decisions that you've made, whether you like it or not. God damn it. Just stop being so fucking brilliant. And does this mean I don't get a fucking... Like, when... How do I... What is this? Can I get some aspirin or something? Really? I can't get my tie?
This fan has 2 chain pulls, or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
To open this white check. So I need to put skill points into savoir-faire to open this white check. Alright, it's locked right now. I literally don't get a tie because I'm too fat and alcoholic to deal with it.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Assess the damage, easy 9. Even. I can fail that, huh?
The shards
Thank
face
you.
outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Yeah, it came from the inside, I see. Yes, I threw something up my shoe. That's what it was. Did I break it with my own arm?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Okay. What did this?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Yeah, it's my shoe.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
God, what the hell did I do in here? This is wild, man. I mean, what the hell is, what is this, Apocalypse Now? What the fuck are you doing, man?
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me. More delusion. Interesting. I should go and get the shoe. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. Interesting. God damn it. It's so interesting how you could participate, willfully participate in this character's self-delusion. And I assume you can make it through the whole game, deluding yourself, fake it till you make it. Because some people are able to do that. They just can. Maybe I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay. I got some experience. I mean, that implies that there's a good, like there's a correct path, quote unquote correct path. Yeah, so I played this, but I died. It was funny. There's something on the table. What's this? Vasa 12 centigrade. Oh, it's money. Yeah, I'll take that. Fuck yeah, I'm broke. So this is cool. You can talk to this woman.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. Yeah. God damn, this game is so brilliant. Because, when you're like, and it's not just a beautiful woman, but of course, if you're a single man and you see a beautiful woman and you're in this state, you don't, it's like, oh, it's embarrassing.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wow, I really am completely, I really did bork myself bad, and I deleted myself. Then why did you call me an officer? Wait, I know.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Oh my god, and this is crazy. I have to, like, piece together what I've been up to. And it sounds like what I've been up to is literally binge drinking. And what business
Couldn't
is that?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Okay. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be officer of the law? Try the expression. Oh my god. And I bet you if I bet you there's a way to actually do this. This is a red check. It cannot be retired. So I could try the expression, which is, you know, the look that I used to give, that picture that we saw, you know, it was the look that we used to give the ladies, and this is what we look like right now, this zombie. So no, I don't want to do that. All right, we're done screwing around. I wanted to see if I could just stay unconscious to the point of, like, dying of alcohol poisoning. But now let's actually try to play the game here. Yeah.
Could
why
it
don't I
be
remember
because
being a
of the
cop?
drinking?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Ho ho ho. Nailed him.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
And interesting, your impulse to authority kicks in. No, let it go. No, we don't. No. I need all the help I can get right now. But it's interesting that we have this opportunity because, you know, as a man, as a cop, you know, even you just realized you're a cop, but you still have this impulse to be authoritative. Holy shit! This game's like giving me fucking shivers. It's so good. All right.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
And authority pushing back on you internally, right? And this is when keeping it real goes wrong. No, we're not going to try that. All right, we've said everything we say. I should get going. We're not going to try the
Of course.
expression.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
Nice. And what an intriguing way to start, too. There's a cigarette here. So she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Ooh. I don't want to smoke it. That might actually calm my nerves or something. I don't smoke cigarettes, so I don't know. I'm just a one Vice guy. It's the weekend edition of satirical newspaper. Trump Le Monde. What's this? Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Yeah, I mean, you deleted yourself, dude. No, don't knock on the door. Don't do that. What's this? What's this?
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette
there we
butt
go.
from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
So interesting. I'm gonna try to make myself healthy. Okay, I'm gonna try to fight these impulses because I bet you if I indulge in these impulses, it gives me a temporary relief. But if I fight them, I might be able to make myself better. Okay, because this is what I'm trying to do in real life. The what now? Discard the thought. Yeah, I love that came up. So that's just somebody else's room. I'm curious. Let me just knock on the door. I'm curious what'll happen. Oh my god, I tried to open it. Okay, well, I didn't have an option to knock. You could listen to the radio. Oh, Jesus Christ, this game. So here we go. This is the patio. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. How did that end up? Okay, I threw it out here, but how did it end up here? Throw of the century. gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin,
Ugh.
reunited on your feet.
So ugly. Wait, I wonder if I could get better clothes. I wonder if throughout this game I can like clean myself up a bit. I'm really interested to see if I can do that because I'm going to be doing that soon. I'm going to be taking a really long weed break. And, you know, even though I'm not an alcoholic, I can still relate to these, like how your vices take control of you, because they absolutely do. These don't look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
It's not what you are.
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Right. Yeah, and you know that's interesting because like a pair of well-worn shoes, like putting them on, it does kind of feel like, okay, at least I got my shoes on. You know, some stability or something. Autosave, lovely sound effect. God, the music. I'm dying here. This game is so good. How come this game isn't talked about more? Like, this is like fucking Citizen Kane shit. Like, this is crazy. Active done. Tasks. Okay, so I have a map. Ceiling fan. Mirror. Formidable. Impossible. Oh, so these are the map information incomplete. Acquire a copy of the city map. These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. Okay, so this is interesting. These are things that I can come back to if I so choose to, and the ceiling fan is the only one. These are impossible. I can't. With the ceiling fan, I can get my tie once I level up my savoir-faire. Okay. Alright, so I think that's basically everything we can do. And very brilliant, keeping everything contained, not giving you too much to explore, but giving you enough to explore with. Okay. Oh, I remember this song. Yeah, this is such a catchy tune. I'm actually going to on the game capture here. Yeah, because I think the lighting doesn't need to be adjusted on this one. We can let it just be. So I want to talk to this guy before I talk to the other guy.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Gee, I wonder who did this.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
What an interesting human interaction here. Because he's trying to be professional, but shit went down last night with he had just a drunken rampage.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Cafeteria manager, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
I'm not really a big fan of detectives and cops myself.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
Right, so I've been here for like 3 or 4 days, and there's been a body hanging in a tree the whole time.
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Seasoned with static. God, that's a brilliant way to put it. The music is seasoned with static. All right, it's Monday. It's a new day. We're going to quit drinking. We're going to quit smoking. I wonder how the game is going to force me to do those things. You know, like your body is just going to be like, you need a drink or else you're going to pass out. Because, like, if you're like a true alcoholic, you can't operate unless you get a couple drinks in you. Big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. I know I'm taking my time, but this is how I play adventure games. Hope you don't mind. This is where the lyrics would be.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed.
This is so crazy.
People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Because, like, even shy people have this urge, right, to perform. And it's like you want to be the center of attention. You want to express yourself in a brilliant way, publicly. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Yeah, okay. Let's be realistic.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Interesting. Whoa, this impulse right here. Yeah. Like, who cares? They're going to hear it whether they like it or not. And I could just finish the thought, or I can keep going with this intrusive thought. Let's do it.
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They really get a gauge on my soul with that. Sing something happy, get the people going. Meanwhile, my partner's over at the front door. I'm over here having this existential crisis. I guess it's not really an existential crisis. It's really more of just an internal debate on whether I should sing or not.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
He's gonna sing.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
I see. Okay. So now I have to sing karaoke. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics, then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. Preferably in the evening, more people at the bar then. Really? I have to get a... So just like real life, I have to get a hold of the song, listen to it, memorize it, and then perform it. Whoa, dude. This is trippy. Okay, so we... And it's just like real life, where you just kind of, you think about something, and then you're like, okay, I want to do that. And then you just kind of file it away, and then, you know, hopefully you'll get back to it. I think here's another temptation. Bottle of rum's been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Man sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree. Okay, so that's the company he works for.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Wake him up? Oh no, just give me the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Oh, hell yeah. So +1. Okay, so there we go. That's +1 morale. Charges. So this is... Okay, interesting. My morale, I can take some... it's like a med kit, basically, some medicine.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
So interesting, we could wake him up. Why would we do this? Why would we bother this man? What could that possibly do for us? And if we fail physical, this is a white check. You may retry it. I don't know. Why would we want to do this to this man? There's literally no reason.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't even know why I did that. what was I going to say to this man? Yeah, I know you're there. I'll talk to you in a minute. I'm going to read this thing. Mess hall reserved for union members, I see. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Well, let's plug this bitch in. I want to play some pinball. Whatever.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist wife. Alrighty. The fuck is a cryptozoologist?
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. Alright, I guess I'll
A
talk to
bespectacled
you.
man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
So interesting. A spirit decorpse. I'm not even sure what that's supposed to mean. Like, is that some kind of flavor of intuition? Yeah, I guess so. Like, look at this image. Faces, different faces, you know, an interpretation like this one's more soft, this one's more aggressive, this one's more apathetic, this one looks angry. So maybe it's like you know how human beings, we're designed to look at each other's faces, and we're designed to kind of read emotions off those faces. We do it really intuitively, like the smallest of twitches in the face, you know, differences in the face, we can interpret emotion off that. So maybe that's what this is. I'm not sure what a spirit decorpse means. If an assault were launched, yeah, okay, so hold on, who is he? Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Great, okay. He's got a firm handshake, right? That's always important.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Fuck, man, I don't know my fucking name.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Say nothing. See, just get away with it. Just try to say nothing.
It looks like we had a little scheduling
Nice.
error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the
Right,
manager?
because it's just
here?
like avoid it, right? Because like don't say like I don't remember my fucking name right now, bro. Like don't say that, right? You just like hope you can avoid the question, and then maybe figure this shit out later. Okay. Looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday, Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk? So I haven't done any investigative work. I literally got here and just started drinking. Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Okay, that one
It
I can
also
assume.
wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. I haven't. So just be honest, you know. Just be upfront here. We're starting the investigation now.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Right. Okay. So it's interesting because, you know, I tried in my initial playthrough, I kind of tried to fudge it a little bit, and I utterly failed to convince this detective, who's actually a professional, that I knew what was going on, that I've been investigating things, that I haven't, you know, that I'm not a complete slob here. So it's interesting how if I just admit, and there was like all these checks and all these different things that I failed. But it's interesting if I just admit, no, I haven't done any investigative work. You know, no, I haven't done anything. And Kim over here is like, okay, well, let's just get started then. Totally different. Like you can try to lie and bluff your way through it, or you can just be honest. Interesting. After we take a look at the coroner's case.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree.
That's correct.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Empathy, right? Okay, this is like a call to your empathy, right? That you just let this corpse, you know, you're kind of a bastard. You know, you just let this fucking corpse swing.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
And interesting, you can just be a crazy person if you wanted to be. This is wild. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? Just be a crazy person. All right, we're definitely going to have to do that. I want to do a legit playthrough, and then, you know, I'll come back, of course, and we'll do wacky playthroughs. And I could admit that I'm like kind of oblivious to what the hell's going on right now, which is Kim then starts asking like, okay, you know, what's the dealio? You know, like, are you mentally sound? You know, so you don't really want to hint that, if you know, and I don't, because I want to just bluff Kim until I can get my shit together, right? Until I can sober up, remember who I am, remember my fucking name. Well, I just want to make sure my kid's okay here. Yep. Changing his diaper's been changed. His diaper's been changed, folks. Diaper has been changed. Okay. Where were we again? What were we supposed to do again? Let's get going then. Move on. So that's amazing that I can delude myself and try to convince him. I could be totally just crazy person. I'm drunk. I have no idea what's going on. I could, like, you know, play that role. My God, I don't think I've ever played a game like this. Like, even Planescape Torment wasn't this deep when it came to, like, your emotions, your internal human emotions. No game has ever done this. Like, this is like right at the top. Adventure game, boom. It just literally bop, bop, bop. I'm the king now. Here's my crown. Smacked away. I don't know. Monkey Island. I don't know. Like, what was, you know, I mean, I guess there's, you know, there's some good ones out there. Corporal Fly, good to see you. First one in the chat. Thank you. Been streaming for like 50 minutes to nobody, but that's okay. I've been desperately wanting to play some video games lately, and I'm going to do a political stream tomorrow. Don't worry. Of course, new game. Who's this? Who dis? Well, this is Disco Elysium, and I'm just babbling about how fucking brilliant it is, because it's really, like, this is the best adventure game ever made. All right, so let's just get going.
After you, officer.
He's like, okay. Yep. And it's so amazing how I could have tried to lie and bluff my way through all of this, and it was like, no, that's not going to work. What's this? Oh, fuck, I'm supposed to get a... Fuck that. I'll do that this weekend. Sunday.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pot.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Wasn't up to me when I woke up. Pretend you found it. Oh, I could lie.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. but getting the body down should still take precedence.
That's amazing. Kim is a very he's good at, you know, right off the bat you can tell he's a professional. He's a nice guy. You know, he's actually trying to make a difference here. Just the polar opposite apparently of who I am, even though I can barely remember who I am. Clearly, I'm just a total fucking scumbag. But it's interesting at this very moment in his life that the player takes over, because he's deleted himself. He's like reset himself. So canonically in the story, it makes sense that I'm like, you know, making decisions that are actually against, if I wanted to, I could make decisions that are actually against the archetype that I actually am. Some games out there like Papers, Please, and there's this War of Mine really explores the human condition. Yeah, this War of Mine is definitely on the short list of political games that we need to be playing.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
All right. So that should take precedence, but let's talk to this woman really quick.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me? Wow, weird. I could hit on this this woman, this poor woman who's married in a wheelchair.
Why, you are, officer.
No, sweetie, look at
You're
me.
a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
So I could be a total asshole here. The years have taken their toll. Just be a cynical straight guy. Stupid dimple is only probably suffering. Or be nice, you know, just kind of like engage in a nice way.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Seems like a really nice lady.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
So this, what? He has this weird impulse to, like, hey, you're cool, come along with us, you know, because I think maybe because in his current state he's rather naive and childlike. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. So I could be a crazy person. I could leave. You seem to be in a chair. No. I don't want to do any of these. No.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
All right. Okay. I'm trying to make a good impression. I'm trying to heal myself. Electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. I don't think I'm allowed to go in here. Personnel until 1300. So wait, regular people can go in there after
The man
1300?
with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Unimpressive
He
beard.
drops the
It is
ledger he was
unimpressive.
holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Okay.
Mr. Gart, right? You
Wow.
run this place.
So he's already, Kit's already over, like this is the first time he's walked in here, but he's already cased the place. He's got information about the location, who runs it.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. I'm currently in between names. Say nothing.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
Okay, so that's why he knows the name, because this is the guy who placed the call.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you.
Oh, I see.
She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Okay, so that's not why. So there must be some kind of file or something that Kit looked at before he came here. I'm really trying to get into this here.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, hands
You
to
said you just
lieutenant.
got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Cafeteria manager. What a weird job to have. I don't know. That's just weird, dude. So he just goes around to various hotels, I guess. I guess that is a thing. People do that.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Yeah, we don't.
I didn't imply that.
Interesting.
Detective.
Who, me? Do you want me to do something? What? Yes.
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions? Ask them. Yeah. So let's pretend we're a detective, even though we have no fucking idea what's going on right now. God, this is a brilliant premise. This is a brilliant way to start an adventure game specifically. I can't get over how this is a masterpiece. Like, it just clicked. Like, you know, who was the mastermind that came up with this? Was this a team of people who bounced off ideas off each other? Like, okay, how do we set this up? How do we place the pieces together? You know, or was this like a masterwork of like one person, and then, you know, then the rest of people came to collaborate? Like, I got to figure out what the story is. I'm sure there's a whole documentary, and I know there's all this controversy as well with the sequel and the company, and it's just terrible what happened, and, like, you know, the artist got totally screwed. So of course, you know, something as brilliant as this had to be completely marred by money and greed and all those other things. So I definitely need to look into it, but I didn't want to spoil anything, so I've actually avoided a lot of this stuff because I've wanted to really sit down and give it a good, honest playthrough first. Let's ask some
Yes.
questions.
He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
I've been embarrassing myself for the last 3 days. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Interesting.
Extra fine.
Extra fine. Where exactly is the body? So I know where the body's at. We don't need that.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your
Did
job.
you kill him? So that's interesting. I could really push it way too far. I could really go way too far.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
So that's interesting. He's writing notes about these questions that I'm asking. Okay, that's really brilliant. Let's just go ahead and ask where the body
Behind
is.
this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how did he get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First, you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence.
1,000?
A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
No, you know, Kralazan, that's amazing news. Congratulations to Donald Trump in the chat. In the video replay, you can't see this, but thank you, Kralazan, for letting us know. Yeah, 1,500% fentanyl traffic is down. That's all because of Donald Trump. He's really doing a great job. That's not mathematically impossible at all. That's just the kind of, like, that's just Trump, you know? Reality warps around his bloated body.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's
Wait, what
implied
is
in
this?
his voice.
Wait, okay, hold on. You see, there's no need to keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. Does he feel guilty for making that hole? It's implied in his voice. Interesting. Empathy. Did I make that hole? Okay, that's all.
Let's go.
So task complete. I gained some experience instead of losing experience. Let's go. Because I was able to kind of bluff my way. I was able to avoid showing that I didn't know my name to Kit, even though Kit's suspicious and weird about it. He still doesn't think that I'm so fucking wasted. I'm so drunk that I don't even know my name. And I was able to kind of pretend I was a detective as well by asking a couple questions that even Kit, you know, took notes on.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away unnoticed. Wouldn't it be like 94% if you can't go over it? No, Bound. Look, Trump makes it happen. Yeah, no, your percentages go to 100 and then stop. Because you're woke, you're a cuckold, you're stupid, You have Trump derangement syndrome, unlike me, who has literally, like, from head to toe, I wear only Trump merchandise. I can't really orgasm unless I'm looking at my Trump poster that is posted directly above my headboard. My vehicle is a moving billboard for Donald Trump exclusively, not even for any kind of politics, just literally Donald Trump. But you are the deranged one, okay? Because you want human rights, you want to, like, respect people and the differences that people have. It's disgusting and anti-American, quite frankly, that you would think people are equal, to us, the great Americans, the great white America, which is clearly superior to any other culture, obviously. I mean, look at Velveeta cheese, right? We've all had Velveeta. I mean, I gag when if I eat Velveeta now, because I've had real cheese for so long. But it used to be, when I was living in the trailer park, God, I could eat Velveeta all day, just big old globs of it. Wait, what's real? I could be like, what's money? I don't know you shit. Okay, so let's try Savoir Faire. Oh, it's going to be super low. You know what? Let's try. I'm curious. Oh, we did it! Wait.
One moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
Dude, I'm gonna blast into this lady in the fucking wheelchair? Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to flip him off? Why both?
That's true. Yes. And it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it.
Oh, no.
Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Why did I do this, dude? Why did I do this? I ruined everything. Look, what I do with my own personal time with my Trump bobblehead is my own business, bound. You want to ship Fenn to Mexico? Watch America starts, America becomes a narco state and we start supplying fucking drugs to all these other countries because we're now a criminal narco state.
Watch out!
No. I don't want this at all. No. I so fucked up. I
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
No, I knocked myself out.
It was no accident.
Oh my God. No. Is there any way? Okay. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I'm not, no. I completely fucked. I did not want to do that, especially to that woman in the wheelchair. Wow. Like, I know. I'm sorry, Blase. No, seriously. I do not want my playthrough to be like that. No, because, like, I want to do a playthrough where I do all that wacky, crazy shit, but I don't want, this playthrough, I don't want it to be, I blasted into somebody in a wheelchair, dude. I don't want to be that guy. No way, dude. Not in this playthrough. I had no idea clicking that was going to fuck me like that, dude. No, Blase. I deserve to be ridiculed. I deserve this. Okay, so I'm just going to blast through these things really quick. And get back to where we were. Oh my God. So I got to do the karaoke thing. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. God, I can't believe how that decision led to that. I try to like slip away. I thought he was just going to like turn around and just walk away. The guy fucking runs and then like blasts backwards with both fingers in the air into a woman sitting in a wheelchair. I didn't know that was going to happen from that. That's fucking crazy, dude. What? Wait, when do I want to do the thing? Can I do the thing? Hold on. Yeah, Mass Effect where I would go like, I will be evil this time and never got myself to evil decisions. Yeah, no, I always do the good playthrough first. Okay. What happened? I wanted to do the karaoke. Did I miss my opportunity? Maybe I gotta talk to this guy first. I had no idea that
A
was
man
gonna do
in his
that.
late 20s, that was disdain in his eyes.
Okay,
A
yep.
competent looks like something about it makes you feel.
Look,
help with
why
that.
don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
Oh, no, you're a hero. A real hero cop. Yes, you are. What did you not do? First, you took the body down.
Yeah.
Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my...
Yeah.
No, you see, actually, no, I haven't seen you around. I'm not the bartender. That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a... I have 3 cafeterias. She just, you know...
There's something there.
Oh,
and it's not
interesting. I
good.
didn't do this.
That's all you know for now.
Okay, I actually didn't do that part. Okay, I'm glad I did that. All right, am I seriously like I don't get to do the line up, do the karaoke thing, because I missed a click because I didn't click on something because I was too busy fucking gabbing. All right, whatever. Fine. This game is fucking brutal, dude. I'm being the best damn rebel scum I can be. Good job. Trump blasts people in wheelchairs to make him feel like a big man. Used to be the guy in games, yeah. No, I know, Blase, like, Mass Effect was like that, too. Okay, can I do that? Is that what that was? Oh, I was going to click on something. I had a hankering to play Mass Effect just yesterday. That game is so much fun. I never got to play the multiplayer. I heard the multiplayer was actually pretty decent. Okay, so I'm going to do the pre-convo and
Hello,
the real
sweetie.
combo.
You should...
Right. Okay. No, hold on. Don't talk to him yet. I gotta do this one. Yeah, and you have an impulse. You could just like with a cigarette, he'll have this impulse to drink it, to lick it up off the floor. I remember that. Come on, do the thing. You hear the guy snoring.
On the counter, rob
Pick
the
up
man.
pills.
You've just picked up some magnesium.
Try to wake him.
You gently shake his shoulder.
No problem. Can we send Trump to Baghdad for a week so he can learn the difference? No, look, he's not doing this because of like crime. You know, he's not doing this. He's doing it because he wants to, like, he considers himself a king and he wants a kingdom. And I think, you know, this is kind of like him locking down DC is like he considers DC to be like his Trump town, Trump city, you know, DC, like he considers it to be his. So this is, you know, he's doing to the homeless what he would do to homeless people if they were on his property. Yeah, they were stupidly evil. They totally were, like, comically evil, mustache twirling evil. Yeah. Or you could genocide a whole race, totally. Yeah, the whole genociding thing of the Rachni or whatever the fuck, the fucking the bugs. Enough nerdism about no. Nerd out on Mass Effect all day. How about that Mass Effect Andromeda, huh? What the fuck were they thinking?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping as you approach. If an assault were launched on this building right
Shake
now,
his hand.
Hello.
That's what
you
I do.
realize
I'm just
he's
blasting through
waiting
this to
for
catch
your-
up.
This is your chance to come up with a really
Invent a
good
name, so I say
It
nothing.
looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday.
You're taking me for someone
Saturday
else.
too, actually.
Right. No,
Have
I
you
haven't.
had time to talk? Then we should ask him for... It also wouldn't
So I
hurt to
don't know
show
what you're
him the
talking
police
about.
are
There are only
finally
three.
here.
Good
In
point,
full
Blase.
force,
Good
I mean.
point.
Have you mapped out the initial hint?
No,
okay.
I haven't. Yeah.
Have you removed
Was
the
being
dead body
honest.
from the tree?
No.
So,
This is the
Empathy
first
kicks in.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Let's
We
get
should
moving
go
then.
there as soon as we are done talking. After you.
If you're about to embark on an
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification.
Lieutenant gets...
Okay, so just blasting through all this stuff. I had no idea. Okay, that meant that clicking that button.
You should totally sing karaoke.
Oh, here we go. Good.
The first chance you get. Your emotion, of
yep.
course, through a PA by other people.
Yep.
Whether they like it or you have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation. No, no. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
What should I sing when it comes to
You have not yet stumbled on the serves them. You have to find something tragic.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so there we go. There's the karaoke thought. It's just queued up randomly. Thoughts on the Alaskan meeting. You know, with Putin and Zelensky. I think, you know, it's more of Donald Trump. Like, even, you know, because Donald Trump was asked, like, you know, do you think this is going to be a success? And I think he's saying it's not going to be a success. And I think the White House made a statement about how, you know, like, no deal can actually be made without Zelensky, right? So it's a waste of time. It's more theater, probably more distraction. It's not going to accomplish anything of merit. It'll be an opportunity for Putin to flatter Trump.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is.
So
how long have you been up already?
So this is the whiskey over here that's dripping on the floor, and it's just weird. You know, you have these like thoughts in your head, like, you know, one time I saw like on someone else's table they had like a half-eaten basket of cheese sticks, mozzarella sticks, right? And I was tempted to reach over and grab the mozzarella stick, but I didn't do it because like that'd be gross, right? But you have these intrusive thoughts like, I want a mozzarella stick, my fat ass. So he's having the same kind of intrusive thought about licking the liquor up off the floor because that's how bad of an alcoholic he is. Right, Kronos? Yeah, so I don't think anything's going to be accomplished with the Putin Trump meeting. Outside of flattery, it's an opportunity for Putin to make a deal. You know, Trump would be a fool to get out in front of a camera and say, we did it, we made a deal, it's perfect, everything's going to go great. And then 5 seconds later, Zelensky's going to be like, we didn't make any fucking deal. So I don't even think he's going to do that. I don't even think like Trump is going to pretend like it was a victory. I think it's just going to come and go, just be kind of a waste of time. Not now. Yeah, an hour or 2 hours. I mean, pretty long. It's drunk o'clock. So I'm trying to get sober here. Okay, we're gonna try to get sober. I know. It'd be more fun to see how, like, right in front of Kit, how badly of an alcoholic we could be. But no, we're not gonna do that.
Excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade with a twist of lemon, maybe lime, maybe who cares?
Just rum.
Just rum.
What's going on with this politics category? Why are there 10,000 Russian viewers and channels that are invisible to me? Well, it's politics because I'm mainly a politics streamer, and we can have a discussion about politics while I'm playing this game, which is a very political game. You know, themes of socialism, communism are pretty heavy in this video game. So there's and you know, it's a deep exploration of philosophy as well. So there's a lot to talk about when it comes to Disco Elysium. You don't know? What did Russia fire a nuke while I'm trying to play a video game? Is that what's going on? What? Maybe I should lick it before I go. No, finish the thought. Why invisible? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Go waste somebody else's time. I'm trying to play a video game here. Here's a novel thought. How about somebody come in here and talk about the fucking video game I'm playing for fucking once? Anyway. No one gives a shit. No, I'm overreacting, obviously. We were just talking about Mass Effect. Okay, so we've talked to Homeboy. Okay, I'll do. Thank you, Blase. No, I'm being an asshole. I'm sorry.
The man with the
Mr. Gart.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Prison 57. Right.
No, I only.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact,
we're just catching up here.
But
you still know?
Yes, I know.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes.
I have everything.
Ask some
yes,
questions.
yes. He means, do you have questions behind this? That's easy. See,
Does he want you to feel guilty of making?
I don't know
already
who
done all
killed
this.
him.
I'm just
I'm
blasting
not the
through it.
police. What are you?
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscle.
Oh, thank you.
I accidentally accused him, but I was able to back off there. I didn't do that last time. City or balcony? When you get outside the whirling rags, I think it's one of the greatest pieces of in-game music ever. Yeah, no, we're just about ready to do that right now, actually.
She went away because none of your business.
Okay, let's press him on this one.
Oh my God, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
American politics, it's all psychology. Are you open to consulting with a psychiatrist to find out why Trump is like that? You're fucking weird, dude. I know that. I'm not open to anything. Okay? You're being weird. I don't have the chat displayed on the screen, so in the recording, I'm just going to have to cut this out or something. But you're being fucking weird. Nah, Disco Elysium isn't political at all. And Metal Gear Solid are my go-to games for when I want to get away from politics. That's the exact opposite for me. I love the you know, the attention to the in-game politics that Hideo Kojima, you know, does in Metal Gear Solid and Disco Elysium here. You know, this is like all about like union rights and like there's a big strike, general strike going on and illiberal. Yeah, okay, get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. God damn, I didn't think I was gonna have to hit flush on a fucking Disco Elysium stream, but here we are. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. I was being fastidious, I see.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person.
So interesting, okay.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real? So I can either say what's money or I can say I don't owe you shit. Okay. I'm definitely not going to fucking slip away unnoticed. That's for fucking sure. Like someone tell me where this says you're going to run at full speed into a woman sitting in a wheelchair. But that, I guess that's the thing about bad decisions is that, you know, you don't think, you can't read the future. So you have no idea what your bad decision, who, you know, you can end up hurting people that are innocent. I don't know.
You don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money.
Okay. I need to get you a razor, buddy.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
It's got disco. That's all I care about. I haven't gotten to the disco part yet. I actually love the keep politics out of the video games crowd. They're so fun to fuck with. Yeah, oh, okay. I see what you're saying about being fastidious. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, the keep politics out of video games people are really hilarious. Just like the keep politics out of, you know, like the Rage Against, you know, I used to listen to Rage Against the Machine and then they got all political. Like, what the hell is around? It's just, but people are like that. They're just kind of oblivious, you know? Sounded like extortion to me. All right, calm down. What is this about? Okay, yeah, let's calm down.
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money.
Okay. But what exactly is money? Really? Can I be this crazy, this obtuse? What do I owe this place for? You're under arrest.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real.
Tariff?
Then there's the window you annihilated.
Tariff?
The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
But what exactly is money? What? Come on, man. Give me better than this. You're under arrest. So I don't want Kit to think that I'm a fucking maniac. So I'm not going to say what exactly is money.
You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
Okay, you're not under arrest. I don't know why I said that. I thought it's something a cop would say. Put this man in his place. -1 lost your nerve before. So I can actually assert my authority here and get this fucker to back off. And there's a high possibility that I can do this, but I got to do this in front of Kit. I could back off. Okay, you're not under arrest, but then I'm right back to square one. Maybe. I don't know where this leads to. I thought it was something a cop. I'm not going to say that in front of Kit. Because I'm trying to get my shit together.
You can't arrest me.
All right,
I
let's do
haven't
it.
done anything.
The words leave your
God
mouth as if
damn
walking
it.
up the stairs. Everything is going fine until you reach the end and take one step too many.
No.
Oh, so apparently I'm a bitch now. Okay, I'll be the bitch, and you'll be the broke cop who owes me money. And no one will arrest anyone because that's insane. How's that?
Oh my god, now I look like an idiot.
Sir, leash in your tongue.
Wow, okay, so Kit's got my back now. I'm arresting you for obstruction and resisting arrest. So that's what I just tried to do. I just tried to like say that authoritatively, and it wavered and it just quivered out of my mouth. And
The words nail the cafeteria manager to his place. Unmoving, he stares down at the counter with his cheeks reddish.
so interesting. Kit was able to utilize his authoritative tone and his authoritative like standard stance here. Okay.
Officer, you need to contact your station. Ask your people for assistance with the money you owe this place. There is a shortwave radio in my car. When you get the time, use it. We need to get this investigation started now.
Yeah, so there we go. And Kim comes up with the solution here, and that's going to placate the cafeteria manager, and then we move on with the story. God, it's so fucking brilliant. I can't.
I'm sorry, but I can't let him stay here if he doesn't pay. He's 3 days on the slip. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, he'll have to work this from home.
Okay. I don't have a home. I don't remember where home is. Fuck this place. I'll see what I can do. Okay, let's try to figure this out.
Good luck.
So he was about to talk shit,
By
but
the
then
way,
he just says,
where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
"Do I even have one?"
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before?
Yeah, I know.
You had
Blase.
to be somewhere.
Yeah, I partied like a rock star for 3 days straight. I literally ripped the sink out of my hotel room. I destroyed a record player or tape player. I threw my shoe through a window like I'm fucking Van Morrison or something. I don't know, near, south maybe, far away, up on Marble Hill.
You don't really know, do you?
I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless? I only have a vague blackened
A
image.
vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Can I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a building? I live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop. This fucking game rules. It just fucking rules, dude.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment
Okay.
will appear.
So little bits and pieces are starting to reveal themselves as I play. Not gonna lie, Hobo Cop is a dope answer. This game's fucking sick, dude. It is literally sick. Like you could embrace being a crazy person. All right, what is this? What's this? Oh, health. Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, my exploration rewarded. Oh, there's money. What's this? Can I get in there? Yeah, okay. No. How do I get that? I want that money. Can I go in there? No? Okay. Just... Alright. Should I go shake that guy again? No, we're done here. Let's go outside. Waited too long. Let's hear this music. Because it is really good. Yeah, close for the winter. Okay, so I can only go out the front. Okay. Okay. This is where I wanted to be set up here. Kim doesn't think I'm a complete idiot. He just thinks I'm incompetent, but he doesn't think I've like drank myself into oblivion. Snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Beautiful. I have my shoes on. I don't have my tie though. Fuck the police. Nice. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Jesus. It's really fucking good. It really is. It's mixed. It's mixed to sound like it's a saxophone that's playing down the street. Yeah, it's really something. All right, let's get these conversations taken care of. Awesomely
The
depressing.
RCM in Martinez. What
There's a-
can I help you with?
there's a slight tinge of hope. There's a slight tinge of hope in the song. This isn't a disco at all. No, they'll get to it. Austin Powers busts out of the sewer. Yeah, baby. You sound surprised. I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business? We need directions.
Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Where am I? No, we don't. I don't want Kim to think that. What's up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Sing some ABBA.
The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Ooh, a freet store? It's not fritter. There's no R there. It's a freet store. What's a freet? I think there is disco. Their disco is like they're using maybe a different definition of disco. It's not the music, right?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
Wow. This guy, he just has that thought, just this intrusive thought. You know, like it just comes to your head, right? You hear fish market, and then all these memories about being in a fish market, and you see the fish market in your head. Make Soylent Green great again. Ugh. That movie shouldn't be prophetic, you know, it really shouldn't be. Kind of a fish market is this? Shake it off. You seem to be under some kind of cold spell.
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Let's just ask her this
What
one.
do you mean? We're in Martinez, so this intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
I like how she has to clarify, like, what do you mean? You don't know what town we're in? You don't know where we are right now? He's like, yeah, just tell me where we are, okay?
No problem.
Soil off her cheek.
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. Okay.
She's like, I didn't write it. I don't know. I'm just sitting here. The equivalent of asking a rando what year it is. Yeah, it's like, it's a very confusing thing. I'm trying not to let Kim on, you know, to the fact that I've drank myself into oblivion.
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then. What are you
I
doing
am
here?
working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
As you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad,
Oh, she
so I
has
have
to work.
to take breaks.
Oh, she has to work with this corpse hanging there?
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Yuck, man. She's been using smelling salts just because the stench is so bad. And I've been letting this body swing while I'm getting completely drunk. I'm supposed to be there to do something about this, and I've just selfishly been drinking the whole time. Isn't Fred a French and Spanish word for fried? Fritos, or play on the Spanish word? Possibly, possibly.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Yeah, I'll see if we can borrow her gloves.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
So I think I've seen these gloves in memes. You can apparently wear these gloves throughout most of the game. You know, it looks totally ridiculous. Okay, cool. So we got some gloves. This guy's standing over here. Let's go ahead and report my badge missing and the fact that I owe 130
Before you
real.
stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
What a design! What a design on this fucking vehicle as well. I mean, so it's designed like a horse and carriage, right? With the rider sitting like above and up front, elevated. The engine looks like it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe some kind of 6-cylinder engine with this massive kind of heat sink. Right, so is this even like combustion or is this electricity? This might be like electricity with this massive heat sink here. These like old, it's designed like a horse carriage. Look at these with these spring-loaded shocks. Very interesting.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle.
So water
It
vapor.
hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Okay, so it's a steam engine. It's a fucking steam engine.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Fuel preheater gauge. So it's not steam. Wow, okay. So we can pull out the toolbox. We might need the toolbox to cut down the body. Run your fingers over one of the steering levers. Why would I do that? Tap on the fuel preheater gauge. I can just play with the stuff. I can just play with the gauges and stuff if I wanted to. What are we looking at? And once again, we could play the crazy person. We could just be like too honest, over like, you know, like legitimately, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who I am. I don't know what money is. I don't know what this thing is that I'm looking at. Like I really need to play a playthrough like that where I'm just totally honest about the current state of my head and to see Kim's reaction. Well, no, I mean, presumably this guy is a, you know, career detective that should know what a what a detective vehicle looks like. By the way, great parking job, Kim. What is this parking job, dude? How did you even get in this position? I don't even know. What is this parking job? It's the worst. Close the door. I'm curious. Let me run my
The
fingers over
white
the
suede
steering.
feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
So interesting. So this police department has money. Is that what we're supposed to take from this? How do you park? Yeah. How do you even do this? Yeah. Like, did he pull in and then up and then? Okay, whatever. Let's tap on the
As
fuel
you
gauge.
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
Interesting. And this, you know, I've never seen this in an adventure game, you know, because only with this kind of system could you do something like this where someone says something, but they mean something else completely. And that's exactly what we saw here. He's like, don't bother, you know, you're not going to be able to start it without the key. And it's like, and you're interpreting that correctly, which is that don't even think you can drive my MC. God damn it, this game.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Right.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
I'm protective of my tools. Yeah. No, don't, you know, put my tools back. Okay. This is a very generous and kind man. Okay. Because if you're like, you're messing with my tools, that's okay. But you better put that shit back.
He's clearly a little protective of his
Okay.
tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Oh, okay. So we need chain cutters, take the hand crank fly. We don't need the flashlight. Push in the pull out toolbox. So that's kind of clever. It's got like a mechanism, I guess, that it's not really being animated. Take the red tipped pry bar. Let's take the chain
The
cutters.
handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Yeah, yeah. Put it back where it is. Yeah, totally. Because it's like that's that's how you're organizing it. Let's just take everything.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Hey men in the chat, you ever get that feeling when you hold like a weapon, like a hammer or a crowbar, and you're like, I could fucking do some damage with this thing, right? That's oh my god, dude, how does this? I can't get over how fucking everything in this game is brilliant. Everything this game does is brilliant.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the hand crate, yeah, interfacing. You think about, okay, what can I achieve with this? What can I do with this? Okay. Wife wants me to get her a TV show. Yeah, you can get a crowbar. You can just, yeah, right. It's kind of like it's freedom. It's freedom in your hand, right? The crowbar. Let's take the flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue. Blue lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Great.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
This writing, dude, this writing is so fucking good. I feel spoiled. I feel like I'm not worthy of this writing.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something.
Okay, here we go. I have to pretend to be a detective again. Remember, my memory is not great.
The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
Okay, here we go.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Shit, I don't know my name. How do I identify myself? Hello, Alice. This is Officer from the 51st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. You say officer? You don't say that. That makes you look stupid. Come in. You do a complete comedic interpretation of a detective. Okay, let's try to bluff our way through this.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant. She was. Could you connect me with the 40? I have something I need to report. Need you to connect me to a civilian. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this stuff first.
Just a second, officer.
Okay, so now we're gonna get transferred. Crackling like a bonfire while you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. I might be able to learn my name here.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in, over.
This game, dude, every fucking second.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
So interesting. Once again, you're kind of, this is like a version of empathy. This is kind of like empathy, a spirit decorpse, where just hearing his voice, you can kind of ascertain you're drawing a picture of who this guy is.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
Oh, interesting. So he does know who I am. My status, oh, I don't know, Kronos. Probably because you're talking about hitting people with crowbar. Oh, fucking French. That's why. Yeah, don't do that. you were being positive, but you know how it's touchy. I have it cranked up to the max, so it's not your fault. My status,
10-18, 10-20, over. 10-18, 10-20, over.
Oh my god, I'm embarrassing myself. I have no choice.
State your message, sir. Over.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, you can't generalize the entire French population. How dare you? I'm in dire need of financial assistance. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. Oh my god, this is embarrassing.
10-9, repeat message, over.
Repeat message. My badge, can't find it anywhere. Basically,
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
Oh my god. Now I'm gonna have to talk to my fucking boss. I don't even know my name.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's
Why am I
office in
doing this?
school.
Why didn't I just skip this? This was totally unnecessary. I bet I can find my badge or something somewhere.
Is it him? What does he want?
Okay, yep, okay, so they know who I am. It's talking about that one guy you're currently talking to, the one who sounds like he's talking around a baguette and a beret.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Oh, get my name, Chester McLean.
Dick fucking Mullen.
There
Who
it
do you
is!
think?
Yo, there's my goddamn name! Dick Mullen. I am a dick. I am totally a Dick Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Chester, you're a real fucking crack up there, bud.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
So it's not my name. He's making fun of me. Or is it my name? Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name encyclopedia. It's the name of a fiction. Who would not lose his badge. Wait.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it. Okay, both of these are pathetic. Haha, officer lost his badge. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Okay, let's do this one.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Okay, so it is my name, Dick Mullen. Come on, operator, tell them to stop this. Okay, can we just move on?
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Okay, what? This is like a radio? You have to push the button to speak? So are you literally doing... Okay, whatever, Chester. Fuck you, Chester. You look like Chucky, as if he formed himself into a human body and grew up into an adult man. Look at you, dude.
What's going on?
Okay, who the fuck is Mac?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
Super Cop. Interesting, so I have some kind of reputation.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
What is the big fucking deal here? What does this badge allow me to do? Please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment. Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
So they're all bitching and gossiping about me now? Fuck this, dude. They're a bunch of gossipers.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Captain Sober. Uh-oh. I got a bit of a reputation.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
I don't have my gun. I don't have my fucking gun, dude.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
I gotta lie about this. I have
Check
to lie.
your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Okay, I can't panic in front of Kim. I can't panic in front of a Kim. Anytime he's impersonating an officer. Yeah, I guess, but, you know... I don't know. It's a big deal, but it's not that big a deal. Like it's not like the I guess you could do some real damage with the badge. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Yo, from south of Boston, Lenny. Hey, I know you don't like video game streams. I'm gonna be doing a political stream tomorrow. Just a heads up to everybody. But I needed to play Disco Elysium or Anthem. I was gonna play Anthem, but it doesn't work. Wasn't letting me log in anymore.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Oh, no. Convince them that you didn't lose your gun. This is not going to work. Drama, low. Oh my god, dude, this sucks. Why did I do this?
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Lying over the phone? It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
The game, it's a gimme. The game just gave that. There's no way I would have passed that normally, but it's like, no, over the phone, you can sound more authoritative and convincing. Holy shit. Okay, that said, if you were a cop and you heard one of the officers lost their badge, you'd probably rib them too. Yeah, especially their gun too.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
Okay.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
I can come clean. Oh my god, I could come clean. This will be a disaster. I'm in dire need of financial assistance. Okay, let's do it.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
Oh god.
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Okay, yep, they're not gonna... Yeah, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says it's important to the case.
Yeah, it's important to the case. Give me some money.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Fuck, man, they hate my guts.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Nothing is working.
Oh my god. Okay, I heard
Anything else, sir? Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
Yeah, wait. What is the other thing
You're
about...
going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
You be alone. What is this? No, I'm not going to do this. Why would I ever want to do this? Yeah, okay, interesting. I could trick him into telling me information about myself. Full name in the future. Any news about my family? Okay, interesting. Let's try to bluff my way into getting more info about me.
What? What is it?
He wants to verify the...
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Interesting. Okay, any news about my family?
10. Excuse me, sir?
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
Uh-oh. My family died tragically.
Come again, sir. I didn't get that. 10-9. Over.
Okay, let's wrap it
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops.
So now he, after that conversation, he's now picturing what the room looks like. You know, they're all gossiping about him. So this is what he's picturing in his head. Now remember, this is what he's picturing in his head. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's happening, right? Because we often have misconceptions about how people perceive us and whatnot. So this is what he's perceiving. This is what he feels like right now. They're all talking about him. They're all crowded around the radio operator.
The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
Wait, what's happening?
What happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Interesting. So this is him imagining the conversation that he thinks his superiors are having?
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist. laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, all right. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
So this is interesting. So this is the game just giving us insight into this conversation. So the character isn't hearing this. The radio has been disconnected. But we as the player, kind of like if you read a book, right? We're given access to this information, this dialogue. So this is really happening. This is not him imagining this.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed. Interesting. Okay, so maybe I saved Judith Mignot's life here, and she's got her bag. So she's my opportunity at redemption here, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to try to sober myself up because I want to see if I can clean up this portrait over here, like make this portrait because like he's got chalky white skin, you know, crazy bags under his eyes. You know, he looks like a walking corpse. I think that's how he was described. And I think we can make this portrait look better.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
Wow. So that was the last interaction that I had with this guy, is that I want to drink myself into oblivion. Is this over? This is because my dead family? Is this why?
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
Okay. So that's what I need. This is my redemption arc. This is my opportunity for redemption in this story.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Okay. This is my opportunity to really shine.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Wow, I could call them again, dude. I could make this super de-duper awkward and call them again. Fuck, this game is crazy, bro. Okay, what do we look now? So let's close the door. We're done. This game is absolutely just like amazing. I can't get over how fucking amazing all of this is. What do we got here? Some tectonic force cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Music is beautiful. Can I just sit down? Just sit down and have a
worn and beaten
conversation?
wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Lovely. Wow. Jesus, man. Every little thing is thought of. Look at all these people I can talk to. I think I went to the dead body before I decided not to talk to all these people. Let's do that. Let's, because that's kind of interesting. You guys are watching. There are some folks watching. I think they're going to want to see this dead body play out. So it's interesting. We got some... Let me do a quick investigation here, though. Pick them up if you had a bag. Okay. Yeah, very somber song.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Okay. Empty card. East Delta Pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Okay, yeah, so it's just like an apartment building. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do about this body. Yeesh. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Wow, they strung his ass
The
up,
corpse
dude.
looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Wow, a very accurate depiction.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Yeah, okay, wow. Look down, turn away. Wow.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Wow. Let go of your nose without throwing up. Endurance legendary, so that's going to be lug. So that's funny, I could try to be a tough guy and fail.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Okay, I gotta turn away here before I puke. Someone's trying to grow herbs. So this is the greenhouse that the gardener was talking about. Wow, she has to work right next to this. Oh my god, there's money and magnesium. Take them. Health kit and some money. All right, up to 0.6 real, folks. We're gonna get that $130 real bill paid any moment. Winch mechanism's been oxidizing for some years. What's this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Eternite. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
No.
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
So I don't see anything because it's integrated so well in the wall. I don't see it because I'm unskilled.
No. There's more to this.
Yeah.
You get this strange feeling.
No, this is a hidden door.
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
So brilliant. So I kind of, have a hunch that there's something there, but I fail to really perceive it, and then I just move on. Very human. All right, we got a bucket. There's a bucket. Hold on, we got a bucket. What's going on? How do I get to the bucket? Oh, I see. Okay, that's on the other side of the wall. I thought I could walk through the wall here.
Yes?
No, nothing. Okay. All right, back to the swinging body. Let's check out the footprints here.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Get an exact count. I don't know how. Is there any way to pass some of these early game checks without, is there any way to boost my stats so I could pass some of these somehow? There's got to be some way for me to do that, right?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
Okay.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails.
Yeah, try
all
to
over
fail.
the yard.
Oh,
What
I
do you think
damaged
you
morale
are?
because I
A
suck.
super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Wow. Okay, and that hurts my morale because I pretend to be Sherlock Holmes and I fail, and that hurts my ego. Okay. Real quick before I talk to the kid, I just want to see what this is. Right in the dick, Kuno. Letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below, the light above descending. Oh, this is a dumpster. Fancy looking dumpster, isn't it?
Kuno's got this.
Can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
Wow. No problem, Kronos. Be
The
a
boy
good dad.
is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Oh, that's sad. Is this kid like a junkie? Hold on, what does this mean?
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthful!
Wow. Okay, so they're using slurs.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener.
Wow, so this kid's so zoinked out he doesn't even know what a rake is. Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Look, I have questions for you.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Oh my god, the body. Wow, brilliant voice acting, by the way. The body, what do you know about it? About this crime scene you kids often play in this yard?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Pig's choking! He's totally choking!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Okay.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Interesting. He's actually impressed with Kuno's gravitas.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Yeah, sure.
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Ugh.
Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can always tell a lot by society from the poorest and most disenfranchised, and of course the children of the disenfranchised. They can often be very degenerate.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost!
Wow.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Wow. What's in the greenhouse over there? There's a stack of Ethernet back there. Ooh, okay. We can maybe rediscover this hidden path.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Yeah. You can't hide it. I see without vision with my inner eye. I saw past the veil. Yes, some shit gimps left behind. Were those gimps suddenly raise your eyes left-handed?
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what handed gimps they were.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
I don't have a single normal thing to say.
Inner eye. Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
Yeah, okay. This game's amazing. Just like Planescape Torment, where it was like every interaction, you could just say 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you could really delve into it. And it's super satisfying. What's in the greenhouse?
Don't know. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
What's a kipt?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright?
He shakes his head. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it.
Ugh.
Shit's nothing to Kuno.
His eyes get a little watery.
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
As if agreeing with himself. It's like talking to a Trump supporter.
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic tree house.
Oh, I see.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Just the body with you. I have more questions about the crime scene. Okay, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
With both thumbs. Let's see. There's me.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Get a job.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Interesting. Hinting at prior abuse of Connolly's here.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Help!
Escalate, Kuno! He's took us out! You're afraid!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Shut him down now. Who put you up to this? Don't punch him. It's a bad idea.
No! Get off, Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
He's just fucking with us.
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Interesting, right?
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Oh, Kim.
Listen to your friend.
Gross, bro. So gross. The phlegm is yellowish and bubbling.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass.
Wow. Tears of joy mixed with sweat smelling of laundry detergent on his face. Interesting, of laundry detergent. Like that he washes himself with laundry detergent?
Look, I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets.
Right.
The murder look. The rage look.
Yes, but I didn't act on it. Yes, yes. How do you know what you can't see inside my head? Can you read my mind, Kuno? You could just be a complete crazy person.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Interesting.
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's established dominance over you.
Yeah, but I'm not going to hit a kid, especially not in front of Kim.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The Pippo-headed critter doesn't let him finish.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Okay.
Click, 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 click!
Goes the little Pippo-wearing asshole behind the fence. Just hit him with a spray bottle. Figure out what's going on with this kid. So that's interesting. It's already -1, but this is going to fail to try and be nice to Kuno. But it'd be interesting to succeed to actually, try to, be nice to him.
The fuck about it?
Okay, I think we've asked all this.
Your test.
Get lost!
Yeah? The
Yeah,
kingdom
we've
of
done all
Kuno? The fuck? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Let's try. Let's try and fail. I have the morale.
He's on your crime scene,
Yeah.
bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
No. Okay.
Trying to fuck at the Kuno. Trying to fuck at me. Trying to fuck. Kuno only gets higher. It's faster, faster, faster! Can't take the Kuno! Stay out of the reactor!
This kid's fucking zoinked, man. Who did you get to? Manchester. I don't think I've done that yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Kuno gonna fuck you up! Up!
We're doing the Kuno part now. This is about as far as I got last time, so I'm kind of in new territory now.
Normal is not what we got here. You've got to work with what you have for now.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care!
Right, so that's interesting, right? Because I could have like taken offense and let kind of Kuno, you know, basically emotionally manipulate me into like hitting him and being violent, or I could, you know, follow Kim's example and just be like the adult in the situation, right? All right, so let's get back to this body here. I think we need to cut it down.
There, he still is. Look.
Okay, let's see. Do we combine? Can we? Okay, I had to hold it.
There, he still is.
No? Just confiscate his Pokemon cards. No, I mean this kid's actually pretty tragic. His dad abuses him, and this little girl as well gets abused. I don't know about sexually, but definitely physically and emotionally abused. Okay, so. Oh my God! Can I level up? Can I level up my savoir-faire? No, I don't have enough skill points. Okay. All right. So I'm holding this. Equip these to open locked containers in the world. You can hold these things. I don't think either of these things are going to help. Break him, Kuno. Who are these kids?
There, he still is. Looking.
Right, okay, so I can't do anything about it yet. Oh, wait, I don't have gloves? Clothes, yeah. Okay, I got gloves. What about now?
There, he still is.
No? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Sing karaoke. Who made the call reporting the crime? Oh, yeah, I should have asked about Sylvie, that's right.
There, he still is.
Shush, 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 shush. Okay. You know what? I need to go back over here. Because there's a little secret entrance or something here.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Inland Empire said come back, +2. Alright, let's give it a shot.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite.
Finally!
That's why they're too orderly.
Here we go.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Whoa! Adventure gaming, y'all. +5.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
I like your style, Kim. Oh my God. The fuck is going on in here? Cured pig's head. Looks mummified. Empty tube of magnosolum. Magnesium supplement. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Oh shit. It's drugs.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Oh, he wants to see if I'm going to take a bump. Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere. I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? So I could try to... Oh, you know, good detectives take drugs. All right, let's do number 1.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
Points to the ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Okay. Poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. What is this place? Money! I officially have 1 real. I officially have 1. We're in the money. Okay, what about this? Ah, get up there? Whoa. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm glad the pathfinding is good, because I don't know if I would have been able to click my way through that. Great Detective. I played L.A. Noire all the way through 3 times. That game is actually difficult.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
You have to like really like, at first it's easy because like the facial expressions are really obvious, but they get really subtle, and they like, some of these characters are really good at lying. So that game gets really difficult near the end. From a drug den to get it, surely won't be back for it. No, it won't be a problem.
Man down. A trooper has been left behind the enemy lines.
So maybe this is the clothing for the guy who's swinging.
You could swear it's more of an instinct than anything else, but you know it's a cop's cloak.
It's a cop's cloak. It's a
Yes,
cop's cloak.
it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
Oh, that's mean.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Yeah. So I could fail a savoir-faire again, probably kill myself jumping off the roof, go for the cloak, jump over the ledge. All right, look
the
around.
wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard.
Very cool. What a shot too, the pullback and everything, just casually brilliant and artistic.
The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Motherfucker, let out a huge whistle. Now that's a huge crane. Oh my god, I could be embarrassing. It's just a machine, Lieutenant, like a pair of hammer or a pair of pliers, nothing to see here. Let him have this moment of wonder. Yeah.
His eyes trace the crane's contour, as if trying to memorize its majestic shape. Then he notices your gaze.
Yeah, simply Steve, good advice there. It's not the fall that gets you, it's the landing.
Yes. We were in the middle of something. Your cloak.
How the hell did my cloak get up here? What exactly are we doing up here? No, we're investigating, dum-dum.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
No, this is a guaranteed fail. No. How do I get into this? Okay, yeah, I need to get into this door. Oh, there's money over here. You jump for it, gravity does not apply to you. I could be that delusional if I wanted to be. More money. What the hell? There's just money up here, dog. Sorry. No. I think that's where I died last time I played this game. I think right there is where I died. I tried to savoir-faire and totally beefed it, killed myself. Okay, some health.
Yes?
No, nothing. I don't want to embarrass myself. Wait, I know my name now. I can't remember anything. I want to talk about you. You seem to be following me. That's funny. Why are you following me, sir? Okay, how the hell do I get down from here? Oh, okay. Okay, I've already opened that. That's why. What do we got here? Doorway's gonna collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. What's this? Postcard Grand Korean 37. How's that? This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, and an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In '59, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opaque and hepatitis B infested slum. Interesting. So this is what the neighborhood was supposed to look like. And money on the floor. Money! I love money! Okay. How did my cloak get up there? Seriously. Can't get up there. Okay. What's that? What about this? Nope. Okay. Yeah, this game, it's like you can actually totally ruin your playthrough, you know, being trying to do something tricky. Just like bacteria. Thinks gravity is woke. Like, I don't know what the limit is to RFK's buffoonery, but he's a true, like, crazy person. Like, he definitely needs medical help, and you know, he wants us all to, you know, listen to his advice.
Is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says "Whirling in Rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
Yeah.
He probably has one.
I was wondering if they're going to give me that option, if I could just rip it open. It looks like I could try, but basically fail. All right, let's talk to this.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Oh my god.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
Well, she's very worried. She's very scared of adults.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
Meanwhile, he just throws fucking stones at this dead body.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child converse with me. You there behind the fence.
Murder was the case they gave me.
Was that a Snoop Dogg reference? She almost vanished behind the fence, only the top of her hat remains. Interesting.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. I come from the woods, Guttavitu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
Interesting. Kuno's coming to her protection.
I'll die before I... What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of her face. You got done. Talk to me.
Interesting, and there he is with more protection.
I'll die before I squeal. You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
I love how, you know, it just, you know, like normal adventure game, most of those would just be kind of meaningless flavor responses. But in this game, like just an offhand comment can lead to a revelation or a massive mistake. Wow, okay. All right, so let's go get the key from the manager here. That lovely song. Okay, let's hold on. I look ridiculous. I don't know if that matters. There we go. Sick gloves. I know, they look great.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Yo! Kim is so funny. He's like dry and sarcastic. He's really good. He's like really clever and witty.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
Seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? No, don't ask that. That's so fucking woke liberal. Your privilege. Your privilege over the homeless.
What do you need them for?
Well, we're detectives. We think there's some shit in there.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
The lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden. God damn, dude. He's so awesome.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
So about that money I owe. I've seen something here at the Whirling Gate. A thing I need to talk about. We're at the Whirling Garte. Oh, Garte, yeah. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here. I can't resist.
Absolutely out of the question.
No, I'm going to do it, dude. I got to find a song. I got to memorize it. And I'm going to sing that bitch.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager.
Exactly. My volition says otherwise.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Yeah, awesome. All right, let's ask about the money too.
Yes. Have you got it? A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real. Like what?
Okay.
What thing?
Saw a sign that said the mess hall's reserved for the union.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
This guy.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Yeah, well, it's taken you several hours and you still haven't fixed that bird, so there you go.
He hates the union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
You're above gratuitous baiting. Yeah.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Oh. Okay.
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am a cook.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Okay.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
Thing-based questionnaire? By the way, reaction speed. By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later. Union sounds very hyped to talk to cops. Yeah. Yeah, this Gartier character is kind of interesting. I saw another thing at the Whirling. What are you talking about?
Another thing. Great. I love them.
Right,
Yes.
never mind. Okay. All right, we got the keys. What is this? What is this? Okay, that's something on the other side of the room. Okay, yeah, can't use that door. This guy's still passed out. Can I ask her anything new?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, but you must forgive me. I'm Lena.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
This is such a fucking weird train of thought.
Of course, dear.
Okay. Would you like to join our Scooby-Doo fucking Okay. Let's get that Sylvia thing as well while we're here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Didn't Cartier give
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received.
Patiently start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs. I love how you could just be that guy. You could just be so annoying. What a lovely lady. Luckily nobody barreled into her while flipping the double bird. I still can't believe that was an option. I thought I was just gonna walk away like a badass. I didn't think I was gonna dash into a lady in a wheelchair.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Oh, nice.
Yes, hello?
Reach you through a static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. It's police calling. I have some questions about you on your last days of work. Believe we've met before. This is me, the detective. Just lie.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
So she does. She actually. Okay, so we did have an interaction before. Boy, I am really a terrible detective. I didn't write any of this down. I don't have my gun or my badge.
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Okay, great. And the last time I had an interaction with this key witness, it was a bad one. Great.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out.
Oh my God.
No question about it.
My old man horniness can take over and I can start flirting with this witness over the phone in front of my partner. You quit your job the ruling wise. You call the police. Have you seen my badge? Have you seen my gun? You want to grab a coffee with me sometime? No! Oh my God. I gotta do a playthrough where I'm just the most pathetic, alcoholic, drunken bastard. I can't believe some of these options. Do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime? Wow. Okay, yeah, why'd you quit?
Why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Okay. We'll let it be. Well...
You know whom?
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words.
Uh-oh.
Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
Interesting. So I was like, you mean me? You need to get away from me? All right.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Right, so she's okay, when are you going to come back to work? So who, is it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Well, why didn't you call? Didn't corpse behind your workplace bother you? Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Right.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay. So why didn't you call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
Right.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. So this is like a Mad Max, like Mad Max 1, where like the police and they're still in authority, but they don't have control over everything, and there's like areas that are out of the police's control.
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Right.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim, lower your voice. Is she speaking truth? The Union's the law around here? I am the authority. Looks like there's a limit to my authority. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Push on.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Right.
Push her further. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
Yeah, we don't need to do that. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Right.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally.
Well, this sounds like a little mini dictatorship.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
No, it's understandable. No.
You do? What else can I do for you?
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah, go on.
Let's ask about the badge.
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law. Oh, no.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Whole Union angle got a lot more promising now. They do not only want to talk to you, probably they will not even see you as an authority. Haven't even seen past the very beginning. By the way, so I'm spoiler free anyway. Yeah, no, this is interesting. Yeah, because it looks like I'm basically the federal authority, but in this region, in this town, the Union has more control. Not my uniform too. God, I should really look into that.
Yes, you absolutely
Oh, I hurt
should.
my morale.
It's awful that you lost it. It feels like you haven't worn yours in a long, long time.
Yeah, I threw it on a random balcony, I guess. Okay.
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Wow, bro. So I was showing off my gun in my drunken stupor.
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
Wow, dude, I am such a bastard.
Sounds like it's going to be bad.
What did I do? Actually, I don't want to know. So remember, Kim is here as well. Okay, we got to find out.
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Holy shit, I am a mess. I am a straight up hot mess, dude. Hey, here's my gun. Hey, what does it look like to you? Yeah. You know, my gun really calms me down. So I don't stick the gun in my mouth and blow my fucking brains out. Like, okay, bro. All right. You're supposed to be the authority figure here, huh?
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after.
You got to that conclusion now?
People tried to back away from you or even slip out of the door, but you screamed, I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation.
Wow, I am a mess. Okay, I don't know what to say. Okay, but what happened to my gun? Okay.
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big butts cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Wow, dude. Wow. Wow.
It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
I pawned it. I pawned my fucking gun, dude.
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
So it is a reference to music. That's why I'm wearing this gaudy-ass bell-bottom flared jean nightmare.
Somewhere in a dank rental apartment, 2 police officers stand in the dark. Trash and liquor bottles cover the floor. Things are not good.
Yeah, blasé. Apparently, I didn't pay for my drinks, though. So if I did pawn my gun and I had a big wad of cash, I lost it. I didn't even spend the money.
One of the men, trying not to slip on old newspapers, makes his way to the window and pulls the curtains apart. Roaches scatter as the light comes in. God damn. Officer Michelle Elfboy Williams speaks to himself. His partner, Sundance Fisher, looks at the patrol uniform he's wearing, then at an identical suit frame on the wall. It's blue and covered in dust. Let's get the fuck out of here. He turns to Williams. He hasn't been here in days.
Hey, Nova Rider, we'll be covering politics tomorrow. You know, things are not going very well. ICE is, you know, taking over DC. It's good so far that it's failing. Donald Trump's like attempt to scare people, their attempt to, you know, create some kind of authority, you know. But I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, I've seen both. Yep, the South Park episodes, but I don't think it matters much whether it's successful in scaring people. I think it's more that it matters that it happened, and it's setting this precedence that Donald Trump can go into any state and militarily occupy it. Wow, so I could hit on her. Amazing. I can't do this. I just can't do this.
I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you? Wanted to get away from you.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
So Nova Riders asks, is there anything we can do to stop Donald Trump? Yeah, it's, you know, the 3-step program. 1, we inform ourselves. 2, we sign up, right? Big list of protests. You know, type into Google, you know, how can I help? right? Is there an activist organization I can join? And then step 3, we have to put in the work. We all have to do our part, participate in political activism, and honestly hope for the best, because we are going to need some hope here. But the sooner we teach ourselves to engage in political activism, the sooner we can start the real fight against this tyranny, and hopefully reinstall a democratic government. But in terms of what you can do, the 3-step program. Done something to her. Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
The skua thing. I was the one who made you want to quit. Oh my! I screwed up this case so badly. Right. Thank you for talking with me. Take care.
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Wow, so I broke the bird.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
That sounds like me, all right. That doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds. Bitch, bird got what was coming to her. Just double down. Why do I always end up screwing everything up? That is a legitimate one. Okay. So I could try to be empathetic, try to get her back on my side.
It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. You call her Scotty.
Why do all those things, man? You seem so chill on stream, but this bird throwing stuff, I'm reconsidering. I know, Blase. Like, I thought I was a nice guy. Apparently I am not. Apparently I'm the biggest asshole bastard ever.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
Wow, okay.
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Wow, wow.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
I'm too afraid to protest. I don't want to get killed by the police or ICE both. So, Nova Rider, protesting is not the only option. There are dozens of ways for you to participate and volunteer your time. If you're simply too scared to do any of those, you could also volunteer your money, right? You can start donating to these organizations. But you don't have to show up. And, if you do show up, you don't have to get arrested. You can choose to participate as much or as little as you want, you can... No one's going to judge you if the cops say, okay, it's time to disperse, and you do immediately. No one's judging you. We're happy that you showed up. We're not expecting every single person to sacrifice, going to jail for the movement, but there needs to be enough people that are willing to do that, but not every person has to do that. But yeah, there's dozens of ways to participate in protest, in nonviolent direct political action, without physically putting yourself in the streets. It's up to you, though. You have to act. That's the thing. That's the thing that, that's the hardest part, is that you have to act. You have to say, okay, I'm going to do something. Yeah, I know, Blase. I know. This is like, is he listening? I don't know. Like, is he actually listening? Because I feel like Kim would have interjected, like, you did what to the bird? Like, you scared away one of our witnesses? Like, the reason why she's not at work is because of you? Okay, go on. I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Yeah, sounds like it, just a little bit.
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Wow. Okay, so this is my karaoke song.
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Wow. So maybe I can... this is my opportunity for me to I don't know, to save this song in her mind. I don't know. Oh, true. I thought it was like a handheld police radio with speaker. Maybe he doesn't know. Yeah, I'm not... Because I feel like he would have interjected by now. Sorry about that song. Yeah.
To hell with that song.
Oh, man.
Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I really am a piece of work.
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know.
Please give me the option to apologize to this woman.
And then you scream something about being the most boring person alive and how everyone leaves you because you're just so boring.
Yeah, Blase, it just keeps getting worse and worse. Like, I'm an angry bastard. I'm violent. I'm suicidal. And I'm like pathetic as well. Oh, I'm so boring. I'm like, woe is me. Woe is me. While I'm guzzling alcohol. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to be a detective solving a murder. There's a corpse swinging from a fucking tree over there. I heard what happened to the Norwegian guy criticized Trump. Yeah, Nova Rider. I mean, it's very real. You know, Trump is absolutely targeting dissent. You can do things on the down low, okay? I have to do things on the down low right now because of my family and my current living situation, right? So I can't afford to get myself arrested right now. You know, I have to pick and choose. We all have to pick and choose. But the most important thing is that we act. Okay, the one thing that you can't do, the one thing that you cannot do is nothing. You have to do something. Okay, I'm not your daddy, right? You're a grown-ass person, I assume, or at least close to being grown. You gotta, you know, the 3-step program is vague in general, right? Because you got to fill in the blanks. You got to take control of your own fate, and you need to, you know, you need to take control of that. I can't do it for you. I literally can't do it I would love to do it for you. If I could, I would. But the best I can do is tell you to inform yourself. Know, you know, because we need to know what side that we're on. We need to know what we believe in. So we inform ourselves. We sign up or show up, right? We volunteer, we participate, we donate, whatever we can do. And then we put in the work like the fascist Charlie Kirk. We got to work just as hard as the fascists do. To rebuild this country. So, okay, anyway. I'm sorry. Thank God I get to say I'm sorry. Sounds intense. That's it. That's not so bad. So I can downplay the whole thing. I literally traumatized this woman into leaving her job, but I can downplay it. No, please, I'm so sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Police documents? Oh my God. As per usual, I'm sending all the energy I can from across the pond. Well, I mean, you know, you need to participate in nonviolent civil disobedience in your own country, right? Because it is an anti-democratic swing that's happening across the entire globe. So whatever country you're in, I can guarantee you that democracy is under assault. So it doesn't matter where you live. These are fundamental rules for life. We have to turn activism into a lifestyle for it to be effective enough against the fascism.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Excellent, Blase. Excellent. Wow, wait, police documents? So I'm flushing police documents down the fucking toilet.
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
Wow, dude. I really am something else. I'm the worst human being that has ever lived.
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Oh my God, this is a disaster.
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad. Then she remembers it's you.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I'm true. Okay, wow, cool. I do get to give her a legitimate apology. I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow, the great panic at the end. Wow, what a thing to say to somebody. Well, you're the worst tavern wench I ever seen.
I'm a
Girl, just loosen up a little. Don't you ever party? I don't even know what to say. I could just be an unemotional jerk. No, let's apologize.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
That's probably the best we're going to get from this. What else did I sing besides Oh, I'm looking for a song? Oh my God. Do I ask this? This is unbelievable. I am an unbelievable man.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one
Which
particular
one would
song.
that be?
Wow, she's so nice. It was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in Saint-Saëns. Butchered that right up.
Butchered that right up. Okay, so here's my song. I found the song, the sad song that I'm looking for that I need to memorize and then sing at karaoke. Remember, I'm a detective, okay? This is somehow a priority for me.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Right, thank you. Take care. Thanks. Take care now. Bye-bye then.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
She's just, thank God.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
No, I'm done, thanks.
57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Right. Close the door. Right. Okay. Well, there you go, folks. That's all the time I have today. That's all my Disco Elysium time today. But get this saved. I think Trump is going to make America next to the purge. I don't think so. I don't know about that. You know, the purge and all that. I don't know about that. Nova Rider. Just go ahead and stop my recording here. We should absolutely be afraid. We should be preparing for the worst, because it's very likely that the worst is what we're going to be seeing. But that doesn't mean, you know, that there isn't hope. Like, there's actually a lot of hope, because this is not a well-oiled machine that we're fighting. You know, it's a very sloppy, inefficient machine that is just taking advantage, really, of how bad the neoliberals, you know, how badly they protected America. You know, they didn't do it at all. They're taking advantage of a massive power vacuum. So it's not like this is you know, a really clever, brilliant group of people that is attacking and dismantling a really strong democracy. You know, this is a very inefficient and very sloppy, I guess that's the same word, but inefficient and corrupt, self-defeating organization that's taking advantage of a very weak set of rules, a very weak set of boundaries. You know, we thought these institutions were strong. They're now they've been stress tested, and they've all been destroyed and broken. And yeah, it's not an if, it's not a when, it's a now. It's happening right now. The dictatorship is in place. And we're seeing Donald Trump basically play with it, right? He's testing the waters. Okay, can I take over a whole city? Can I direct my military to do policing? You know, these things that were once thought to be impossible. You know, okay, can we do it? He's telling Pam Bondi to do things that are blatantly illegal, like blatantly, right? If you look at MTG and Laura Loomer, there's still a good chance that the show cracks and has to be an offense to the Dems. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, we can't really depend. That's the problem, is that the Democrats would really like us to just depend on the failure of the Republicans to kind of make up the difference. But I don't know, man. These guys, you know, they're shameless. So it doesn't really matter if they fail. They're going to blast forward anyway, you know. It's not a well-oiled machine, but they have been working in the laws. Yeah, I mean, they're dangerous enough. You know, they've been thinking about this for decades. You know, the Heritage Foundation has been cranking away for decades at some of these ideas. You know, let's go after the IRS, let's go after NPR, let's go after NASA. You know, let's defund them if we can't pass a law, you know, for the education department, right? If we can't pass a law that destroys the education department, let's just put someone in charge that's going to, you know, internally dismantle it, and of course underfund it to make it ineffective. The Heritage Foundation has been talking about this stuff for decades. Literally, they've been formulating this stuff. So, you know, this has been a long time coming. A lot of this stuff has been like decades in the making. Some of the stuff, the destruction of the education department, the destruction of abortion, these were decades-long projects that were finally brought to fruition, right? Only now. It's not efficient. It's very corrupt and self-defeating, but it's still a very, very dangerous machine. And the thing that's most dangerous about it is the fact that it's really willing to cross those lines. It's to destroy those norms. Like it's not like the Bush administration that still had reverence for some of these systems. Donald Trump has no reverence whatsoever for America, the Constitution, those kind of things. He has no reverence for it whatsoever. Yeah, Nova Rider, I appreciate your questions. Thank you for asking. Interesting, though, the Heritage Foundation. Whose heritage? Yeah, I mean, that's the Make America Great Again part, right? It's this idealized version of an American past that actually never existed. They show these, like, trad wife style, 1950 style, Betty Crocker style scenarios. And, Mad Men did a good job of depicting what was actually happening. These placid housewives that are, filling this role are totally miserable and lonely, and they feel unfulfilled. And you got the husband who's getting drunk at work every day, and having affairs and having mistresses, and of course that wasn't that is itself a kind of a hyperbolic. What's the word? That's the better word. What's the actual? How do you say that properly? I can never say it correctly. But anyway, that is itself a hyperbolic kind of image of that, because for some people that was like Betty White, that was the American dream. They lived that life and it was very fulfilling to them. But there was racism, there were inequalities, there were issues like public health, like commercials saying this doctor recommends smoking, and putting lead in our gasoline. Letting kids slide down, mile-long slides with no guardrails or anything, kids breaking their neck on monkey bars, so there was less regulations and things like that. Society was more unsafe. We should let kids break their neck on monkey bars. I mean, have you seen the monkey bars that I'm talking about? Have you seen these? I'll show it to you next time. Lawn darts. Yeah, it was a different time. And it's like, Make America Great Again. It's what bothers me the most about that is that we are great already, and it's really about making us great now, not going backwards but moving forwards, right? We have to drive that. These pedophiles, these evil pedophiles, they want to drive us backwards. They're deviant, perverted, corrupt, money grubbing sociopaths, and they don't even know what they want, because they don't even want to go back, right? They want to enslave us and do whatever they want to do. Okay, but when it comes to modern medical science, you don't hear them, like, oh, bleed me out, bust out the leeches, don't give me that cancer treatment, don't give me that painkiller medicine, don't give me any of that. I want to make America great again by fucking what is it? What do they call it when they blast your brain with electricity? What do they call that? Yeah, RFK. All right, folks, I gotta go pick up my kid from daycare. That's all the time I have today. I know it's a little off kilter, but I don't know. I've had a hankering to play some video games lately, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna sit here and play video games, why don't I stream it? I know I'm a political streamer, but why don't I just do a fucking stream, right? Do I want slavery back? No, of course I don't. I want people to be free. I want to rip the chains off people's necks. That's what I want. Maybe shock therapy was what I was looking for. No, I want men to be free. We yearn for freedom. We yearn for liberty. Trump is going to make it happen. What? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, slavery. Okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about emancipation. I was like, what are you talking about? No, Trump is trying to actively put chains around our neck. He is trying to kind of reenact a kind of slavery. Yeah, not direct, chattel slavery, but a kind of serfdom, a neo-serfdom. I think I've talked about how it's, it's a new kind of subsistence living that they want to put us in, earning just enough to get by, but never enough to obtain. They want to turn us all into renters. Remember the Davos meeting where it was, we're going to turn the middle class into a bunch of renters, and they're going to love it, right? We're going to try to make this system appeal to them. where everything's a subscription. You don't own your house, you don't own your car, you literally don't own your cell phone, you literally don't own anything. It's all a monthly subscription. And of course, the moment you can no longer make that wage, no longer when you can't work that 14-hour shift at the Amazon warehouse, there you go, out on the streets. And I don't give a shit. I don't care if there's a million people out there. I'm in a gated community. I got my millions of bucks. I got my Amazon basic wife, plasticed up from head to toe, right? I don't even drive on the roads. I take a helicopter here to there. So it simply doesn't matter what state society is in. I'm Jeff Bezos, right? If you want, you can escape to Norway. We can meet me. We can have care for ages and free daycare. Well, here's the thing about escaping to one country or another. No country can escape this. Look at what's happening to Greenland, Nova Rider. And maybe it won't be America that antagonizes Norway. Maybe it'll be Russia. But with America being like, okay, well, you should give up half your territory to Russia. It's only fair, like what they're doing to Ukraine. So don't think for one second that this anti-democratic movement is going to somehow miss you or miss your country. The anti-democratic fascistic movement that's subsuming the globe is coming for you, is coming for your happiness, is coming for your liberty, no matter where you are. Unless you live on the moon. You're safe on the moon until Elon Musk gets up there. But if you live on planet Earth, you should be actively participating in civil disobedience, actively participating in some kind of political activism, wherever it is. Society is not fucked. No. We're not lucky enough. No, we're stuck on this roller coaster. We're not fucked. There's no end. There's no conclusion. It's just perpetual madness and perpetual chaos. And if we want to make sense of it, if we want things to be more peaceful, we have to take control. Okay, it's not cyclical. Things aren't going to magically fix themselves, right? We need to take control. We need to have the balls, the gravitas, the nuts, to take control of our fate, to take control of our governments. And change them, warp them to our desires, just as our enemies do, just as the fascists do. We need to do the same, but we need to do it for the benefit of mankind, for the benefit of liberty, to emancipate humanity instead of enslaving humanity. Right. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This unconventional episode of whatever the fuck this is. I play video games. I hope you had a good time. Disco Elysium, what can I say, is a masterpiece, one of the best adventure games ever made. Easily top 5 it literally just came out of nowhere and just took the crown and now sits on the throne and no one's gonna fuck with it. Like, if you're making an adventure game and you're trying to top Disco Elysium, you're taking on a absolutely monumental task, because wow, what a game, just a couple hours in and it's just like gripping, amazing, so well written. It's just amazing. Can we rate a friend of mine? I don't know, whatever. Sure. Give me his name. Give me the username. Have you played Fallout? Of course. Yeah. I actually took a week off work to play Fallout 3 when it released. I was dating my wife at the time. She was my girlfriend at the time. And we were house sitting. I took a whole week off work. Fallout 3 launched, right? I bought the collector's edition, the lunchbox on Xbox 360. Still have it. And just fucking played that bitch, dude. Just like blah, you know what I mean? Just like went totally bananas. Is the asterisk part of this person's name? Strategy member? Stars to notify it's a correction. Huh? Okay. The star. Okay, whatever. Anyway, folks, we're going to end with a raid here, I guess. Let me just... 6 viewers, who cares? But whatever. We'll go ahead and raid this person. Long live the Enclave. The Enclave? I don't know about that, dude. But it's not like I support the Brotherhood either. They're a fucking mess. None of the factions in Fallout are like, have their shit together. Like nobody, like the whole thing is just chaos. Like nobody has the right idea. Everyone's kind of going in separate directions, but no one, I mean, I guess if I had to choose, it'd be the Brotherhood, right? If I had to choose a faction, but there's so much wrong with the fucking Brotherhood. Correction, it's like a fix from a mistake. Yes, okay, thank you. All right, have fun. I'm raiding this person now. Is it working? Yes. 2, 4 viewers, 5 viewers, 6 viewers are ready to raid. Okay, folks. Thank you so much once again. Hope you have a nice day. We'll see you tomorrow. Big stream. Have a good day.